So in this lecture, we will see how we can work with the date functions in Power BI. Now, if you go to the transform option, so first of all, I have downloaded, I have uploaded this data in Power BI. You can do the same. And you see the first thing that we need to do is basically the column name is coming like this, but it should be this, the date should be the column name. So what I will do, I will just go here and I will do use first row as header. So once I do that, the header will be promoted automatically. Now it says that change type 1. Now it is saying that the data type is already changed, but I don't see it, right? You can see this is a text format still. So we need to do a bit transformation on this data because this date field doesn't look right to me. So let me check what I can do, and I will do this, and you can see how we can actually transform a date field in real life. So you have this data, but if you click on just detect data type, the Power BI will detect this data type as a string, but you want it as a date format, right? Now what we can do, we can use everything that we have learned before, we can use them to change this data type. So what I will do first, I will just go to add column and I will go to extract. Now what I will extract the last characters. So what will happen if I extract the last four characters? So if I just click 4 here and click on OK, so you see these are the last character, but these are actually our year. I will click on this and I will ask Power BI to detect the data type for me. So it has detected as a integer, right? Now we have this column. I will change the name of this data type. The column. I will make it here. Now I need to extract the day from the middle. So for that, what I will do, I will go to add column again. I will go to extract and I will go to range. Now if I go to range, it says the starting index. I will give it 2. So it's starting from 2. And the number of characters I will give is, now the number of characters should be 2 also. Now if I click on OK, you will see that the dates are there, but we have the slash. Now we need to remove the slash from here. So for that, what I will do, I will click on this. I will go to transform data and I will replace the value. So here you see we have a replace option. I will go there and I will replace values. So it is asking which value you want to find. I want to find this one and I want to replace with, let's say, a blank maybe, and I will click on OK. Okay, it doesn't take blank like this. I will just keep it as it is and I will click on OK. What happens? Yeah, now you have the date also, right? So what I will do, I will write it as a day. We have the day. Now I need the month as well. So to take the month, what I will do, I will do again the same thing. I will extract the, let's see, the first characters, and I will extract the first two characters, and okay. Now if I extract the first two characters, you will see that we have this slashes again. So we need to remove this one too. So what I will do, I will do the same thing. Go to transform, go to replace values, and the value to find this maybe, and then just keep it blank, right? And now we have the year, the month. Let me call it month. Sorry, let me call it month, and we have the day as well. Now what I will do, I will make the date format as day, month and year. So for that, what I will do, I will just add a column and I will merge these three columns together, right? To do that, what I need to do is basically I will go to I don't know how we can merge it. Transform. Okay, okay. So I will just select first the date, then the month, then the year, and I will go to merge columns. You see, we have a merge option, and I want the separator as a the separator should be say custom. I will go to custom and I will just put a hyphen here and I will click on OK. So now you see we have this format as a date format. Now let's see if Power BI can detect it as a date format or not. So I will go here and I will make it a date. Now let's see what happens. See, the Power BI has identified now it as a date format. So I will make the name as date. Maybe I can't. So what I will do, I will just delete this column. I will right click on it and remove it, and then I will go to this column and I will make the name as date. So you see how a date field can be transformed like this, right? Now let's go back to the calendar options. Let's go back to the date options. So what I can do, I can either go to transform and I can see there are some date options. So first we have a date, we have a time, and we have a duration. I will click on this date, and let's say if you want to find the age, let's say if this is your birth date, let's assume that this is your birth date, which shouldn't be. So what should be your age? Now let's check that. So I will go here and I will click on age, and it will show you how, I mean, what is your age. These are in days. You need to format it a bit and you need to make it in a, I mean, if these are in date, you need to, divide it with the 365. So then only you will get the age. Now, next, let me just delete it and let me go to so age. If you go to date only, so what it will do, let's say in this date column, you have some of the values that are not date. So what it will do, it will only extract the date ones, right? It will only extract the date ones. So these are the transform. This will do the transformation in the same column. So we don't need that. We will go to add column and we will apply the same options. So now the main options are basically these ones: year, month, quarter, week, day. So now let's say from this date, I want to take the year. Okay. So here you have three options. You can take either the start of the year, start of year, end of year, and year. So you can choose year and you will see a year column will be generated. Same if you click here and if you just go to add column, go to date and then month. I will just add the month here and it will add the month for me. You can see what all months do we have. You can see that, right? Now you can do it for the other ones. Let's say I click on this, I will go here. Let's say I want to fetch the week of the month, week of the year, start of the week, end of the week, anything we can fetch it. If you want to take out the day from here, you can do that as well, right? So these are the options that we have in date transformation, and that's all for this video. If you want, you can experiment with the other options, but these are pretty basic and those options work in the same way. You can just experiment and you can learn more about these things.